Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another video for little Miss Lucy. So in this video I am using the gorgeous pink from the Kerri Anderson glitter collection from Sonia Williams, and we're doing something super pink and sparkly. So I'm also using my Teen Gorgeous clear candy as always, and I have got Milkshake, which is this gorgeous milky pink, and a Prosecco pink, which is the most stunning sparkly pink. And there it is. There is that beautiful glitter that this whole design is about. So Lucy decided that for the pink glitter it had to be sparkly and hearts. So what am I going to do? I went through all my decals to see if I had anything that worked. Wasn't happy with that, so I thought, right, cut out heart. Now, you'll know me, you'll know how much I love to faff. So let's be honest, a cut out heart is pretty perfect because there is plenty of faffing involved. So, I'm using teeny tiny beads of my clear acrylic dipped into glitter and placing that on the middle of the nail to create my heart shape. Obviously, it's a little area of the nail, so teeny tiny beads. Working nice and thin, and then I'm just using my brush to really perfect that shape, make it look like a heart, not a circle or a square. There were a few moments when it was starting to look a bit like a triangle, so I just got my brush in. Because it's such a fiddly shape, it's really hard to file at the end. So you want to do as much work with the brush as humanly possible. Which for me is great because it means I get to faff. So I'm just adding a little bit more glitter where that shape needs bulking out slightly, but keeping it nice and flat. Thin, you know. No bulk, but the shape needs to be even, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Come on, you know what I mean. And then once I'm finally happy and I faffed for England, I will cap that heart in my clear acrylic. So just like you would with colour blocking or a smile line or anything like that, you want to make sure you've got a nice wall so that the next colour can butt right up to it and you've still got that heart shape. So I am doing plenty of pressing and shaping with my brush again with that clear acrylic, making sure it's all nicely even on all sides. And then when I am happy, which, you know, this is me, this could take a while because I'm perfectionist. When I am happy, I'm just going to leave it, forget about it, recover from it, and let you all recover from this as well. So there we go, just finishing off that shape, padding it down, getting my brush in right in there, and then that's it, it's done for now. You can forget about it, we can move on. And I'm moving on to the ring finger, and I am doing, because we've not had enough faffing yet, I'm doing a smile line. So I'm using Prosecco pink for this nice sparkly nail bed colour, and I have placed my bead roughly where I want the smile line itself to be, and then I'm just using the brush, blending that bead back so that I don't have a nice chunky line, and then shaping it as best I can. Now this is obviously easier to file, to refine, than that heart, but again you still want to do plenty of work with your brush, and then going in with the next bead, blend it. You know the drill. So I'm not going to say much more on this smile line because there's not really much more to say. I will go in with another bead at the cuticle. So I'm just going to talk about the tips I'm using in this video because they're the same tips I used in yesterday's video, or the day before. I can't remember what day I uploaded. These are the press-on nails from Glitter Planet, and I thought I would give them a go on my hand dolly Tammy hand, just because I really love the shape of them, to be honest. And yeah, I didn't have any tips this shape, and I couldn't be bothered to file and shape them, so I thought, right, I'm going to stick them over the base nail and see how well that works. It did work alright, I was quite pleased with it. And I might see if I can unstick them so I can reuse the base nail, or I'll just trim the excess off to keep the design. So I will link these tips in the description box. I absolutely love the shape of them, I really do. Once I'm happy with that smile line, I'm going to leave it alongside the heart, let the acrylic set, and I'm going to move on and do a little bit more sparkly goodness. So on the pinky and the index finger, I am doing a glitter fade. No, I'm doing a glitter ombre. Same sort of thing, but slightly different. I'm doing a glitter ombre. So I'm just placing that glitter from about halfway down the nail right up to the tip, keeping it nice and thin. Thin is the key, but I want to make sure I've got all that coverage in, so using the tip of my brush to manoeuvre that glitter around. And I'm just repeating the process on this nail. I find with these chunkier glitters that smaller is better, in that the smaller beads you use is a lot easier than trying to go in with a really big bead. Just little beads so you can really move it around and get that coverage how you want it without adding loads of bulk and extra thickness. So this is one of those times where little is ideal. Take that how you will. So I'm just going to finish this off, and then off camera I refined the shape of my smile line, and I did just refine around the edge of my heart as best I could. So I just really sharpened up that point at the bottom with my file, and then I just smoothed round the curvy bits at the top, just with that file so that it was nice and smooth. And now I'm going in with Milkshake, and I'm going to be doing an ombre around this nail, or around this heart, should I say. So I'm starting with Milkshake at the tip, and then I'm blending it halfway up either side of that heart. It doesn't matter if you go on top of the heart with this colour, because that will all file away. And I'm trying to get the thickness at the tip as much as how I would like it to be, but I can come in and cap or add some clear at the end if I feel the nail is not quite thick enough. I will cap the blends at the side. It sounds confusing, I'll try and explain it better. Moving on to my smile line, and I'm just doing a tip of Milkshake again. This is really simple now because I'm adding lots of bling. When I did refine that smile line though, I was not happy with the apex and the thickness, so I capped that nail bed in Coconut Ice from Team Gorgeous. It's really nice translucent pink, love it, perfect for nail beds. And then I went in with Milkshake. Doesn't matter if you go over that smile line because it will all file away, and I'm just making sure that thickness is perfection, so I will not have to cap that nail at all. Now, I have seen this done quite a lot in recent months, and I absolutely loved the finish. So I thought I'm going to do my ombre, and instead of putting the glitter over the cover powder, I'm going to put the cover powder blending over the glitter, and I absolutely love this finish. So initially I was going to do it with Prosecco pink, and halfway through doing Milkshake on those other two nails I thought, no, I'm going to try it with Milkshake. So that's what I did, and I loved it. So with like any other ombre, I've started just above the glitter and then blended that colour down over it. You only want it to come a little way because you don't want to cover the glitter too much. So just fading it slightly and then adding a further bead at the cuticle and blending that over. And I absolutely love this effect. I have done it with a cover pink as well, but I really like how it looks. It's got a touch of that milk bath nail look that is going on at the moment. Once that is all done, I'm going back into my ombre, and I am using Prosecco pink from the cuticle and then down over the milkshake. I couldn't think what colour I'd use. Milkshake at either side. So again, I'm trying to get that thickness how I will want it, with the apex and everything in the middle there. But at the end, when I was capping the other glittery nails, I did just go in with a little bit of clear around the sides where the blend is, and just above the heart where the apex needed a little bit more work. It's quite a fiddly one doing it as an ombre, and I found working with small wet beads was better than one big chunky bead. Onto the thumb. Now I didn't do the tip colour, that was just a Milkshake fade, and then I'm just going over for a gorgeous glittery fade with that pink Kerri Anderson glitter. Just something simple on the thumb, and so I thought, yeah, just gonna go with a bit of sparkliness. So I noticed halfway through capping that my camera had actually died, so there is no footage of me capping the nails, but I capped the pinky, the index and the thumb where there was all that glitter. I just added a little bit of clear on that cutout heart around the edge where I needed it, and then I filed and refined the shape, ready to finish decorating. And if by magic, these are the files I used, and then to decorate the nails I used my Crystal Katana and my Teen Gorgeous glue. I also used my Crystal Fix from Teen Gorgeous, which I'm applying here with a micro swab, and then I'm going in and doing a little bit of crystal placement with my crystals from Crystal Parade. And as you can see, I've got an array of crystals there. I'm using some pinky ones and some AB ones, and I'm just doing a design on that nail bed area. Now when I do my crystal placement, I never have sort of any idea what I'm going to do. I tend to just go with the flow, but if I'm going to use a statement big shaped crystal like that fan, I will start with that wherever I want that to be, and then I will build the design around it. And this Crystal Fix from Teen Gorgeous is great because it needs to be cured. So you've got loads of time to place the crystals, move them, and get that how you want it. And then I just flash cured that for about 20 seconds ish. It probably didn't need that long, but I got distracted. So they didn't move, and then I went back in with a bit more of that Crystal Fix on my micro swab, so that I could continue to build up the placement of my crystals around that fan and where I wanted it. Now with these big shaped crystals, you might find they don't sit flush on the nail, because obviously the nail is not flat, it's got the apex, so it's slightly curved. If when you have stuck one of those down you find that the edges are sticking up, just tuck crystals underneath slightly to where they fit to hold them into place, in place. When I was happy with that, I then cured for the full 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with my Teen Gorgeous Flexi Top Gel, and this is where the magic happens. It's like a magical wand, and it just brings the whole design to life. So I'm top coating around those crystals, don't want to go over them, don't want to make them look less shiny than they are, and they are super shiny. So I'm just going in with my thin nail art brush. This is my top coating brush, it's all I ever use it for, so I can get right up to those crystals, add a little bit more where I need it, and getting right up and into the crystals. It really just helps hold them into place. But with the Teen Gorgeous glue and Crystal Fix, they are amazing in my book. I did just add a couple of crystals on this nail, but I did that off camera, and I did use the glue for those. And then I'm just going to top coat the rest of these nails, cure in my LED lamp for 60 seconds, and that is my Love Lucy Sparkly Heart design complete. So, haha, we have come to the end of this video, and I do hope you have enjoyed this design. Huge thank you to Lucy for giving me this design to do again. We will be back next week with one of the other glitters. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you don't already, please click that subscribe button. Check the description box for all links, product details, discount codes, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye! Mwah!